So at Fair, you get to pick one of our bases, top it with 2 of our seasonal veggie toppers, or some mac and cheese.
Next comes protein and one of our clean sauces made with wholesome ingredients.
And that is Fair.
This is who we are.
Healthy doesn't have to be a sacrifice. And for such a long time, there's a stigma that when you're eating healthy, it doesn't taste good and you're just eating for utilitarian reasons because you need to and you have this healthy lifestyle. But we're on a mission to change the way that people think about healthy food. Like, healthy food can and needs to be delicious. Like, that is what we do here at Fair. Hi, I'm Kasia Bednarz.
And I'm Britni DeLeon.
And we're the founders of Fair in Chicago. Fair is Chicago's healthy premium food experience. So you come here to feel good, nourish your body. Our menu is seasonal, it's delicious, it's nutritious, and it's fast and accessible.
The typical Fair customer is someone looking for an elevated and approachable dining experience during their busy day. So it's someone who's on the go, wants to get something healthy, that's also really delicious. Maybe they don't have a lot of time, but they still want something that's gonna nourish them, not weigh them down throughout the day. Coming right up. Kasia and I met working for a large restaurant group in Chicago. We were in our early 20s at the time and spent a lot of time together at the restaurant, in private events, operations, and sales and marketing. We worked very closely in the same office.
We started cooking together and we found ourselves making the same meals and sharing lunches and feeding the office. And yeah, that turned into, doing more events and really, figuring out that we have something. At that point, we're like, let's do something more with this. And we put together a business plan that had, loads of evolutions and changes. We originally started in a food hall on Wells and Wacker in Chicago. So that was our first location, just to test it out, see what it is. And we killed it. I mean, there were lines, down the block, and that's when it really felt real. We're like, there are all these people that want to pay for what we're serving, and they love it.
It was really the perfect storm of things, right? We were in this very formative time in our lives, learning to cook and kind of be on our own and understand what made our bodies feel good. There was also a real lack in the market at that time. There weren't a lot of places that you could go grab something quick and healthy and you felt like you knew what was in the dishes. We're lucky to be in a city where, it was kind of like primed and ready for that. We're the land of steak and potatoes here in the Midwest and in Chicago, and so there was no shortage of steakhouses, but there wasn't anywhere we wanted to grab something quick and healthy to eat.
Together we work on all of the menus. So recipe creation, that's like our baby that we work on together. It's what we're super passionate about. I focus mostly on finances, on HR, staffing, operations, so anything that makes the business go. And then
I focus on all our branding, marketing, what it feels like when you walk into a fair, what you're seeing visually. So anything that tells our brand story and really highlights who we are and what we stand for. Neither of us went to culinary school, but we really have found that that's been one of our greatest assets. It allows us to be creative, think about things in new ways. We don't feel held back by combining different flavors or cuisines. And so I think it's made Fair uniquely what it is. We have endless creativity. We don't feel boxed in. I love being a retailer because it means we get to be a really meaningful part of the community. So we have a slogan here. It's called Best Food for Better Days. So really the idea is that you make a decision here and it kind of fuels your choices for the rest of the day, the week, the month maybe. And so we like to be a place that inspires people to try new things, to be surprised by what they're eating, that it's as satisfying as it is delicious.
And hospitality is such a big part of our business. We really try to focus on creating a different experience than other fast casual restaurants. And that's why we get so many repeat customers. And seeing these customers and seeing the joy on their face from just getting the coffee from us and chatting about their weekend or getting their bowl and telling us they couldn't wait to eat this all week because they eat it every Thursday or whatever it may be. It just brings so much joy, and that's why all of this is worthwhile. Welcoming people into our home. This feels like our home.
We are retail.